Hey, how's it going? This is David Eagle, and I wanted to give you a demo of what Presold Pro looks like inside, what can it do, and how does it all work. So over the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to set up a campaign and exactly how you could leverage this to use other people's pages as your pre-sale pages, and this works on pretty much any website out there. Some websites obviously would look a little different when you put them in the Presold Pro system, but for the most part it would work on most sites. So the first thing you want to do, let me actually show you just the dashboard here. So once you install Presold Pro, it's a WordPress plugin. You would install it just like you would any other plugin by just clicking on add new and activating it. Now once you're in here, you have the ability to add a campaign, and once you have a campaign here, we're going to do the ad campaign in just a second, but I want to show you some of the functions on the dashboard here. So you can clone a campaign very easily, and you could also edit a campaign right from here. So let's look at the adding the campaign function. So what you would do here is just title your campaign. So I could call this something like demo 123. And then you want to include a destination page. So where do you want the visitor to go to when they click on this link? So this, as an example, could be any article out there, any pre-sale page you want to use, really anything, anywhere you want to take them to put them in the right kind of mind frame. So imagine, as an example, if you're sending people to a weight loss offer and you want to promote a weight loss offer, what you would do here is you would send them to something about like a weight loss article or something like that, that would put them in the right mind frame of, oh, I really need to get my health in order, and et cetera, that kind of thing. If you're promoting an internet marketing product, it could be like a review video of the product itself with a button underneath it, and I'm sure that there's plenty of those out there. If you're promoting a dating site, it could be some article about how people who date live longer or whatever, like any page you want. Essentially, this could be anything you want. So let's just use, for this example, msn.com. So once you have your website here, you can select if you want to use a bar or not use one at all. The default one is a Windows pop-up kind of blocked style bar. You can use a custom one where you can customize the color, the look and feel of it. You can basically change anything you want here. Or you could not use a bar at all. For this example, let's just use the custom red one. And then you can choose if you want to display an icon next to the text or you don't want an icon at all. Let's use the guard icon in this case. And now it's going to give you the option of entering your text. So let's say if we're promoting something to do with, paleo diet or something like that. So let's say if you're promoting an ebook, so you can say something like, click here to learn, click here to claim your 57% discount, or whatever message you want. Okay, any message you want, you can put on here. You could even ask them to fill out a survey. You can ask them to give you some feedback. You can ask them for any type of action you want them to take. Fully customizable. Then what you want to do here is select the text color. So now, since we're using a red background for the bar, I would choose white text, or you could again completely customize it to any color you want, but we're just going to use white for this example. Then the next question here is, where do you want the visitor to go to when they click on the bar? Okay, where do you want, like, this should be your affiliate offer, this should be your website, this should be anything that you're promoting and you want them to take action to. Okay, so essentially what you're doing is, here you're putting them in the right mindset, and over here you're basically taking them to the action that you want them to take. So let's use example yahoo.com for this. This would be your affiliate link, would go here, but for this example we're just going to use yahoo.com. Now you can choose to have the setting here whether you want the window when the visitor clicks on the bar, do you want them to be redirected to a new window with your affiliate offer, or do you want them to be redirected in the same window? So I'm just going to use the same window, but you have an option to open it in a new window also if you want to. Now another option here is to automatically redirect the visitor. So let's say you're sending them to some website and you have a really long article there about how to build sheds that can house chickens or something. I don't know, whatever your niche you're into. Essentially, if you don't want them to stay on this page for more than a few seconds or minutes, you can automatically redirect them by checking yes here. And it would simply ask you for how long do you want to redirect them, after how long. And you could enter 60 seconds, you could enter 5 seconds, you could enter 120 seconds, as many seconds as you want. So we're just going to leave it for no for now, because I don't want to redirect anyone. Then you also have the option, if you selected that you want to display a bar, whether it's the Windows style one or the custom one, you have the ability to delay the bar entrance. So let's say you want to just send them to MSN.com to read an article about how to jump higher. So then what you could do is let's say 10 seconds later, after they start reading the article, you can pop the bar and the bar would slide into the top of the page with whatever text you have here, and it would point to here. Now, another really cool feature here that would really help boost your conversions is the ability to take the destination page and make all of the links on that page point towards your affiliate link or whatever link you're redirecting them to, which is really cool, because think about it, people are not just going there to browse around. When they arrive to the page, they look at the page and read the article, and essentially they might click a link. But if you really want to make sure that they don't go anywhere beside your actual link, you would just select this as yes. And then what would happen is any link on the site, any link on this site they click on the page that they land on, would automatically take them here. So it doesn't matter whether they click on the bar, it doesn't matter whether they click on an image, it doesn't matter whether they click on the About Us page. Any link that they click on, it would take them to this URL here. Now, the last option here is the ability to add a retargeting pixel or some HTML image pixel or whatever, anything you want here, like for tracking purposes. You could simply paste that in here. Now make sure that your code is, whatever code you're getting is proper code, so it doesn't break the page or anything like that. But essentially you would just paste it in here, and then you would just click on publish. So now once it's published, essentially this is ready to go. Here is your campaign URL. This is the URL you're actually going to be sending the traffic to. So we're just going to right click this, and we're going to click on copy link address, and I'm going to just open this in a new window, and look what happens. So here we are on MSN.com, and within a few seconds what's going to happen is the bar is going to slide in. The reason it's not there yet is because I put a delay on it. So as you can see, here it is. And now if I click here, or whether I click here, or whether I click here, notice what happens here. Notice the little address bar down here, and notice where it's pointing. Notice that every single link on this page right now became yahoo.com, even though these links might be pointing to somewhere else completely. But because I have this setting here set to make all links on the page point to the click destination, which is here, what would happen is all of the links here would go to that link. So I can click here and it would end up on yahoo.com, or I could click on anywhere and it would just end up on the same link. So that's it. That's the demo of Presold Pro. Make sure to watch this video again if you need clarification for anything on how to use the software. And that's it. Hope you like it. Talk soon. Bye for now.